Hi guys, and welcome back. I know it's been a while, and you guys, you won't believe what happened. A few weeks ago, my computer crashed, and I lost pretty much everything. So I've had to get a new setup, basically. So that's why I haven't uploaded anything in a while. But now I'm back. Today we are watching episode 7 of The Wilds. Are you ready, guys? So let's go. Shall we? This looks very surreal. Is this a dream?
Can I get you anything to drink?
I recognize the plane as the plane they crashed in at the beginning of the series. But this just looks like a warped version of it. Not gonna lie though, that guy got some skills.
Am I dead?
I'm so happy you're here. There is something super important I wanted to tell you.
What's happening?
I came in like a fucking beast!
This seems like a throwback. Is it a throwback? We actually never got to see this properly. We only saw the period just after the crash from Leah's perspective and when they all came up on shore.
Fire, water, shelter.
That green screen needs some work. Looks very evident when you look at it like this, like straight on.
Our independently minded subjects are starting to cohere, to share their thoughts and their fears as they work toward solving the challenges they face together.
Is this group psychology? Didn't we already know that this is how people work? That they come together in times of need and unite when fighting the same enemy? And that enemy can be like a person, the elements, or you name it. The only revolutionary thing about this is that it's unethical. And yes, I do know that it's just a show.
I know you have your theories, you know something, or maybe she's behind this or whatever, but you gotta use up.
She's suspecting Shelby, kinda. After the little incident in the woods.
We're fucking moving. Again.
Wait. Now I'm confused again with the timeline. So they just got hit by some large waves during the tide? So it wasn't a throwback? And how's Martha? Wasn't she like almost dead in the last episode, if I remember correctly? Is no one going to mention that? Didn't she like faint?
Which will come in handy, seeing as we no longer have a fucking fire.
He was on fire duty last night.
Oh yeah, the light is gone and now the fire's dead. And the first thing they do is trying to find someone to blame? Smart.
Shelby practically begged me to sub her in, so who was I to deprive her of that pleasure?
You've been keeping track of the tide?
What are you saying? Nora should have seen this coming?
No, Rachel, that's not what I'm saying if you listen to me at all.
That's exactly what you're
I'm saying is
Why are we pointing fingers?
Thank you, Martha. Still wondering how she's alive though.
Blame game aside, I think it's safe to say that we could blame the dead fire on our problematic Jesus freak.
Look what washed up.
The problematic Jesus freak. That's what washed up.
If she finds 2 new bags, how weird is that?
The world thinks our gender is weak, and your move is to reinforce that. By following the crowd like a bunch of fucking sheep, you have to do better.
It's called conformity. That's not really news either.
Teenage girl who knows her own mind. Bravo.
Except she's a grad student who's supposed to be encouraging conformity by giving the wrong answer.
Oh, there you go, he said it.
This is Lynn Bark, third-year doctoral student. Lynn, this is Professor Gretchen.
Fine, I know who you are.
Didn't expect this from Jeanette. Punk fucking rock.
Uno!
Maybe they'll find some evidence of the project.
Guys, she has a fucking lighter.
Leah doesn't like this at all, that Shelby was the one finding this, because she still thinks that Shelby's sus. I'm just waiting for her to blow up.
Good find, Shelby.
Thanks. Shelby, thank you so much.
I'm sorry. Doesn't anyone else find this like utterly and completely unbelievable that Shelby just like found this bag?
And there you go.
I think something pretty fucked is going on here and I think somebody knows all about it.
After all, we want their behaviors to be self-motivated, organic, and untainted by the observer effect.
Too late. Leah's onto something. Something wrong, but still. She kinda knows she's observed, or suspects. But just suspecting it will not cause the observer effect. It will only lead to something similar to psychosis or distortion of reality.
You're hiding something, I fucking know it.
Okay, yes, maybe I am.
Honesty is the best policy.
This is it. The big secret. I'm a freak who wears my teeth on a piece of plastic, and I'm not sneaking off as part of some dirty scheme. Or I've been cleaning this thing.
It's so sad that she carries so much shame in that.
Conformity study saboteur.
The one and only.
When you ask people for their ID, how often do they say, I ought to be carding you?
Oh my god, all the time.
I can second that.
Do you hate men?
Not at all.
I hate them. I was drugged. It turns out there was a video that got posted of these two guys just laughing their fucking asses off while they groped me.
That is also very upsetting.
We'll never forget the way I look in that clip. Eyes rolling back like a fucking corpse. Just totally oblivious to the violence.
Oh, that was foreshadowing if she ever knew it.
Is this what I hope it is?
I'm all in.
My suggestion is, don't accept a job offer if you don't know what it is, and don't do it under the influence of alcohol.
She's the Confederate, as we say in the field, our woman on the inside.
Well, that didn't really go as planned.
What's it called when somebody trains so hard that they just sort of like flatline? Burnout? Bingo.
Dot's checking out. That's really sad. She was the most sane person there. And Rachel seems a bit too sneakily happy about taking charge. That gives me some bad hunches.
Hey, I never took you for a special ops rat. That's Leah's shit.
Guys, is this it?
You just think I'm an asshole.
Well, I don't blame her.
I don't hate you, Tony. Yeah, you actually do, though.
Is Dot the other Confederate?
There's another one? Oh my god.
Gretchen made it super clear neither of you can know who the other one is, because if you're caught acknowledging each other, you could expose everything. I'm building your socials, by the way. Did you want to review some biographical details?
I really like the real Jeanette a lot more, or Lynn, that's her name, right, than the fake one. She seems a lot smarter and more confident and outspoken. Like a real person.
So I'm obviously your favorite.
Oh God, no contest.
What's wrong with you people? Quit being such fucking pussies.
The thing about a leader is that not only do they need to be commanding, which Rachel clearly is, they need to have the trust and respect from the rest of the group, which seems a bit lacking here.
I love a bitchy Dom, but you're really not reading the room.
Welcome to Rachel. World-class self-abuser, turning that abuse on us. A sad liar.
This is really bad.
Who got cut from the team.
Instead of getting twisted over shit in my life, you should try and get one of your fucking own.
Yeah, really bad.
Do you have any idea what it's like to have to be pitch perfect every second?
Shelby, you know, if you're trying to outsad me, it's a losing fucking battle.
But you're free, don't you see that? You don't have to answer to anybody.
And neither do you. Not right now, anyway. I mean, you're on a deserted island.
You should never compare struggles. In general, life sucks. For everyone, just more or less. And you will never know how someone's problems affect them, so don't tell someone that their life isn't hard, because you never know that shit.
You're free here, Shelby, and if you're not taking advantage of that, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
That was unexpectedly expected.
Shelby!
Well, that's a waste of precious energy. Dot seems to be having a mental breakdown. I don't blame her.
Okay, I really think we need to do something.
Don't get involved. When me and my sisters fight, it's to the death.
Well, shouldn't that be a sign that you should intervene?
Truth serum?
Or disinfecting cuts and scrapes.
Or soothing Martha?
But hey, if it helps them open up a little.
Stop! This right here, this ain't happening. If we go out, and I'm not so sure that we won't, it's not gonna be at each other's throats because there is zero fucking dignity in that.
No one even knows that they're gone yet, do they?
Do you think they'll give us drinks in coconuts?
The plane could do a nosedive into the ocean, and I wouldn't give a flying fuck.
Be careful what you wish for. Applies here more than anywhere.
They're on boat 2. Nice and easy.
or trauma coming back, hitting her like a ton of bricks.
I can't do this. They didn't fucking ask for this.
Lynn, wait!
Oh, that's why she died, right? Internal bleeding.
Fuck, I'm sorry. Fuck, are you okay?
Is that why he took her death so hard? Because he felt kinda guilty?
There's actually been an incident.
Sorry?
False alarm, Alpha.
Can you tell her how brave she is?
It is women, and not men, who have a natural gift for creating harmonious and capable communities, and that the reins of power should finally be shifted into their hands.
Is that it? That's a lot of sacrifice for a study that won't even be considered in a patriarchal society.
Hey! Wait! What? No, wait, what?
Okay, hold your horses. First, I'm gonna bring up a few questions that I have that still has yet to be answered, especially considering that the end of this episode hints to them being rescued. What the F happened to Rachel's hand? I remember that when she was being questioned by the police officers, aka not police officers, she didn't have one. Or she'd lost one. And Tony and Shelby, isn't there more to it? And how did Martha get better? And who is the other mole? If I were to guess, I would suspect Shelby or Nora, since neither of them have been questioned by the detectives yet. / neither of them have had their background stories told yet. But I'm hoping for more answers in the next episode, suspecting I won't get any. But hey, you can always dream, right? Until then, take care. Bye.